Ladies and gentlemen, hailing from Cleveland, Ohio, I give you BVO.
Oh, we boxing? Yeah, we boxing. I need that belt like it ain't no other option. So we punching and weaving and blocking. Defeat ain't an option. Let them know, shoot a video, put it on BVO. Let them know, every time I punch, it's a heavy blow. BVO, bound to hit like bricks cause it was set in stone. Let them know, I ain't getting body, but I'ma hit this flow. Yeah, way more than a show, this is BVO.
On behalf of BVO Boxing TV, we would like to thank our sponsor, Raycon. Don't forget to grab your Raycon Everyday Earbuds, the perfect bass model for premium sound, with active noise cancellation to block out distractions and transparency mode to keep you aware of your surroundings. They're ideal for your everyday needs. Just visit RayconGlobal.com. That's RayconGlobal.com and elevate your listening experience.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy, BVO Sports TV. Hold on 1 second. Hey, Mark, we got to be on camera for this one. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to get myself together so we can be on camera.
Okay, then I'm going to be back. Give me a sec.
Okay. Salute. It's your boy, BVO Sports TV. I'm in the house with one of my favorite Puerto Ricans, D Free. What's going on, Free? How you feeling, man?
Man, I'm chilling. Been talking a little bit of boxing on these YouTube streets with some other guys.
Oh, man. Salute to my brother, Crush. Salute to the boy, G5. Salute to my man, Kangaroo Boxing. And my brother, Mike Rim, always showing up. It's him, Mike Rim. But we got a great interview today, man. We got my man, Bruce Carrington Sr. On the way for the first time coming to the DogHouse to come hang out with us, man. It's exciting, man. I got to meet this brother, man, when I was in New York at the Xander Zayas showcase, and he got a chance to experience some of what I experienced with seeing how excited everyone was about Xander. But speaking of that, there's been a lot going on in the YouTube streets, as people call them. What do you guys think about, especially now, what do you think about people saying that Boots Ennis is a sellout for working with probably one of the greatest fighters that ever lived in Canelo Alvarez? What do you think about that?
I think they don't know what the heck they're talking about. Jerron Boots Ennis got paid $12,000 to spar with Canelo Alvarez, and a lot of people, I ain't gonna say a lot of people. Some of the YouTube community is getting on Jerron Boots Ennis for sparring with Canelo Alvarez because he's probably the closest person in the sport of boxing right now that can imitate what Bud Crawford can do in the ring, and that's going to help Canelo Alvarez a little bit. It's not. I ain't gonna say it's going to help him a lot, but it's going to help him a little bit in the fight that he has coming up. But what people are not looking at is that it's a learning experience for Jerron Boots Ennis as well, because Jerron is moving up to a bigger weight class, and Canelo Alvarez is a veteran in the sport. He's experienced and he's a bigger guy, so he's helping Jerron get ready for his fight as well, fighting in at the 154-pound division. So it's a learning experience for
Can you hear me?
both of these guys. Yeah, I can hear you. It's a learning experience for both these guys. It's not just for Canelo, but it's for Jerron as well. He's getting worked out to be able to take those guys punches at 54, because a lot of those guys at 54 are big punchers. So Canelo Alvarez is a big puncher. He's a bigger guy. He fights at 68. So it's helped Jerron out as well as it helping Canelo out as well.
Hold on 1 second.
Yeah,
I'm trying to get. I'm trying to get coaching here. Hold on 1 second. I'm trying to get coaching here. 1 second. Y'all keep talking while I get coaching here.
Yeah. I was just going to say, no, I don't agree with that. I don't think Boots is a sellout. For going and sparring with Canelo, that's pretty much the history of boxing. Like dudes spar with each other. I mean, I've heard stories about Floyd and what's his name, Jose Zapata, Gamboa. This is normal stuff. Like it's like what Free said. It has to be somebody that's a casual or doesn't understand or know the history of boxing that they will be calling Boots a sellout or acting like he's doing something wrong or against the code of ethics. Like I don't understand that.
Yeah, I think no matter how they slice it, man, they always looking for something. And to call him a raccoon and a monkey and all that, that's too much. That's too far. That's too far, bro. I mean, ain't nothing he did that to me, in my humble opinion, is monkey stuff. I mean, you talking about the best fighter in the world, you're gonna go fight him. It's that simple, man. Canelo's got a reputation of fighting only top guys. If you think about it, Canelo Alvarez is the only fighter we've seen in history fight two back-to-back undisputed world champions back-to-back. First time we've seen this in history, and that's Saul Canelo Alvarez, man. You know, so say what you want. Your favorite fighter can't do what Canelo can do. He never could, because Canelo's gonna fight. Canelo's gonna go in there and fight a giant like Bibble. He got no business fight. He gonna go in there and fight Austin Trout, while Austin Trout's undefeated, reigning super welterweight champion, and beat him to death. He gonna go in there and fight Laura in a tough fight and come out victorious. He's gonna go in there and put Caleb Plant to sleep. I mean, that's just what Canelo does, man. We gotta really get real, man. Canelo Alvarez is everything you want in a fighter. And Boots Ennis, to me, is a great prospect. He's about 28, 29, 28, 26. But I mean, he should be happy to even be in the same gym as Canelo. So it worked out for him, at least. I'll say that much. Hold on 1 second. Let me see if coach is able to get
I
it. Hold
mean,
on
you
one
you
second. Go ahead.
No, I mean you could say that, but Boots is not a prospect. He's a unified lineal champion in a historic division of welterweight. So I don't know how you could call this man a prospect. I will say it is terrific work for him to get in there, like what Free was saying, because he's moving up to 154. Canelo packs a pretty hard punch. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I think it's good for him. Also,
Yeah,
to get that work in with that type of Mexican style, because he probably gonna be fighting Virgil next year.
that was crazy work to call that man a prospect. He's a former unified linear champion.
You know how this man is.
That's crazy work. He's the best prospect in the world, if that's the case. In the history of boxing, he's the best prospect in the history of boxing. And we never had
It's
a
crazy.
unified, a former unified linear champion that was a prospect.
Where they do that at?
Oh, but yeah, nah. I mean, and I heard somewhere. I don't know how true it is, but I heard somewhere that it was Bernie the boxer that started it. I don't know how true it is or not. I don't know, but I mean,
It would be that. It
if
would be
he
him.
is the one that started it, that's crazy work. You should know better than that. You should know better than that.
Yeah. Hey, salute to Bentley in the chat. Speaking of which, you call him Boots a prospect. Your boy Virgil Ortiz, he just got called out today. Matter of fact, you did a little video on it earlier, BVO, about your favorite Puerto Rican, calling Virgil a 27-year-old prospect. Man ain't never fought for a belt his whole career.
Nah, yeah,
Crickets.
hey, that's crazy. That's crazy work. You got a Dula Mason about to fight for a title. That's crazy work.
That's crazy work, BVO. What you got to say to that?
About what?
About your boy Virgil actually being a 27-year-old prospect that's never fought for a belt.
Oh, well, that's pure hate. Shout out to Xander. I did a video on that.
This man is
And you
so
know what?
inconsistent.
Let's be honest. And let's be honest, Xander is correct. Um, Virgil has fought some tough fights, but you're here to win championships and make money, and he hasn't put himself in position to make any money. I mean, and to win any championships. But that's what you're here to do. You're here to win championships and make money. And I don't know what he's doing. I think he's great, but we'll see what happens. I think Coach made it through. Coach, what's going on, man? How you feeling?
Yeah, can you see me?
Yeah, we can see you.
Sir.
Okay, we got you all the way in here, Coach.
Can see and hear me?
Yep, I can see and hear you. Can you
Okay.
hear us? So, welcome to the show, man. We got my Brooklyn brother in the house,
What's
man.
going
Bruce
on?
Carrington Sr, man. Hey, before I get started, let me ask you a question, man. Is it true that East New York still runs Brownsville?
I think Coach got a delay.
Ah,
Now, Coach know what I'm talking
that's
about.
never been the case.
Shout out to East New York. But let me ask you this. So, did you grow up in Brownsville, Coach? Can you hear me?
Coach got a delay.
Yeah, I'm a Brownsville native.
Okay. So, growing up in Brownsville, it's probably, in the
Yeah,
80s, early 90s, man. Tell us a little bit it was
so,
alike, because that
so
was
I'm a
back when.
Brownsville native.
Yeah. So tell us a little bit about how Brownsville was, because back before 1990, people don't know about how it used to be like almost dilapidated. It was like abandoned buildings. It was really rough. So it was like coming up in the 80s, early 90s in Brownsville. What was that like?
Well, like you said, it was rough, real rough. Um, it was people from all over the country there. People from most of the adults was from the South that
Right.
came up there to New York because it was a little no jobs in the South. It was a little rough, and then where we grew up at in East New York in Brownsville,
Mm-hmm.
man, it was the Jews lived there first, and once the
Yeah,
Jews left out of there, they didn't do too much with the upkeeping,
for sure.
so it was rough. It was kind of raggedy, really raggedy.
Mm-hmm. So how were you able to kind of navigate and not get in any trouble, man? Because one thing I've learned about Brooklyn, man, trouble can find you. How were you able to kind of stay out of trouble?
I mean, listen. I can't say I stayed out of trouble, you know what I mean? But I made it through. Let's put it that way.
Right. So let me ask you this.
Yeah, it ain't no real staying out. It's just making it through.
Right. So let me ask you this. What was your favorite childhood memory of being in Brooklyn growing up?
Being in Brooklyn, what I notice in Brooklyn that don't go on nowhere else is like Johnny Pumps. Uh, Back in the days, just the population. Even I mean, it's like that now, but just being in the city, living in the city,
Mm-hmm.
and back in the days, I mean, it was mano a mano back then. It wasn't like how it is now.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, it
And,
was real men back then. We did everything manually.
and speaking of that, what was it like being a kid watching the rise of Big Daddy Riddick Bowe and Mike Tyson? Because they kind of came up around that late 80s time. What was it like seeing two guys from your area really hit like the national scene like that? What was that like?
Well, seeing them on TV blew my mind back then. But
Mm-hmm.
Brownsville always been like a fighting neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
That's a neighborhood. You walk home from school, you're gonna run into at least 3 or 4 fights on your way home. Girls, guys,
Mm-hmm.
you're gonna see it. So that neighborhood was rough. East New York was rough. It was known for fighting, with the hands. Brownsville was known for having hand skills. So,
Yeah. Yeah. And speaking of that, I will ask you this: when you were growing up, did you want to box yourself, or what did you want to do when you were younger? How did you get into boxing? Better yet.
no, I really wasn't that athletic. It wasn't me. I'm not his coach. I just
Yeah.
I just brought Shu to the gym, you know, and I hired a coach
Right.
to train him. But I always was intrigued with boxing, especially from the Muhammad Ali days, the
I think he froze.
Yeah, coach. I think he had a coach
Yeah,
might got
give
an
him a
Obama
second.
phone. But shoot to my man, hold on one second. We got you
yeah. Can
back.
you
So
still hear me?
yeah, we got you back. We got you back. We just seen the black. I thought maybe the Obama phone cut off on you. but speaking of that,
Yeah.
when you
So I
go
was
ahead.
intrigued from the Muhammad Ali days, the
Mm-hmm.
Ray Leonard days.
Yeah. So speaking of that, when you first decided, you know, to have children, did you ever think that boxing would be the kind of way out? Because if I'm familiar from what I read, I believe was that your oldest son that passed away that used to box? I think
Yeah, he didn't box though,
oh, he didn't
but
box. Okay.
he tried. You know, he fooled around in the gym, but he didn't really. Nah, he didn't really. He just fooled around in the gym a little bit
Mm-hmm.
because I brought Shu there from time to time. I mean, I was bringing Shu there every day, and
Mm-hmm.
he came there from time to time.
Yeah. So speaking of that, man, what was it like for you, man, to be a father in your son's life? Was that something that you always thought you would be able to do? Because a lot of times we don't really see like a father be able to bring their children up all the way. What was it like to be able to bring your son up like you did?
Well, I always wanted a son. I always wanted kids, and you know, raising my kids, man, you know, it changed my life. It got me a
Mm-hmm.
little more focused on staying out of jail, doing
Mm-hmm.
what it takes to, you know, uh, keep everything clean. So, you know, I did all of that for my kids. So it was my pleasure. Like that was my whole life changed once my kids came into my life. I stopped, you know, taking chances out there in the streets. So,
Yeah.
you know, it was really not really work for me.
Yeah, salute to Miss BVO. She said, salute BVO panel. Mr. Carrington, great to see you again. Appreciate you pulling up to the show. Much love. I don't know if you remember, me and my wife were in the back. We got a chance to meet you. And one thing I wanted to ask you, man, was it just me, or when Xander came out, I thought Muhammad Ali was behind him? Tell everybody think I'm lying. Wasn't the Puerto Rican screaming like that was Ali out there? Am I wrong?
Yeah, nah, yo, listen. The Puerto Rican community stand behind their fighters, bro. Yeah, they stand behind their fighters. So, yeah, you was right about that. When Vander came out.
Go ahead, Free. I know you got some. Free's a Puerto
Um,
Rican. Don't
Yeah.
think he might look black, but he's not. So don't let him fool you. Free's a Puerto Rican. So be very careful. He's a Puerto Rican.
what's going on, Senior? I was going to ask you, was it something that you saw in Shu Shu that said you wanted to get him into
Right.
boxing, or you just wanted to get him into boxing for discipline?
Nah, I always liked boxing. Boxing was one of the sports that I always liked. And I put Shu in there because he was real small and he got into fights at school. And when he got into fights at school, he was the victor. You know, he won all his fights. And when I went to see the size of the kids that he beat up, I was like, maybe he got hands. Let me bring him to the gym and see. And he had most of all he had heart. You know, it takes
Mhm.
heart to be a fighter. Even you know, even if you're an undeveloped fighter, you don't know what you're doing. But if you got heart, eventually you can learn skills. So he naturally had heart.
Mhm.
What was your
You know,
reaction
so
when you
we
when you,
developed his skills. He had street skills at the time.
What was your reaction when you first seen your son on the
When
TV
I
screen
found
box?
out
When you saw him box on TV?
on the TV screen,
Yeah.
well, I'm gonna say this. After I saw him getting good in the amateurs, that was our goal. I just wanted to make sure that I set a goal and I made sure that we completed. So, seeing him on TV was just like, an accomplishment for us. And we had a few accomplishments, prior to that. Like he won the Golden Gloves 3 times. He fought internationally. He won the USA Nationals. So those were accomplishments. So seeing him on TV, I kind of expected it to be, not to sound arrogant.
Go ahead, BBO.
And let me ask you this, man, because this is something a lot of people don't talk about. When what did you do, man, when you at your lowest point, man? Because sometimes we all go through different things and we have such a hard time, navigating. And I got a lot of young people who like to watch the show. What's something you did, man, when you were dealing with the most pressure in your life? How did you handle it?
I realized what I did was I pushed through. I realized I had an obligation. And when you have an obligation to do things, sometimes you don't feel motivated to do it, but
Right.
you obligated to do it. Some things you don't like to do, and you do it because the results, the back end results, what it's going to be. So it's just like anything else, just like working out. I don't feel like working out every day, but
Right.
it's an obligation. I don't feel motivated to work out every day, but
hmm
I know it's an obligation to stay in shape, to eat right. That's an obligation. So
And let me ask you this, I could speak for Cleveland because that's where I'm from. Um, what do you think about seeing some of these young guys, man, really have like no regard for human life? You seeing they make up a lot of lies that Cleveland is improving as far as weapons violence. But what do you think about seeing some of these young kids just dying so young? How does that make you feel, man, as a father?
it makes me feel terrible to know that. But
hmm
to me,
hmm
I think the cause of it is from conditioning through the media, through the
hmm
news. Even the parents got their hands tied up because you can't really discipline your kids no more. It's abuse, all these laws against you disciplining your kids. So, and then it's a business. If you don't discipline your kid and your kid get out of hand when they become adults, it's money for them. They got places
hmm
to put them, is in jails, in the graveyard. They get shot up in the hospital. So that's a big business, bro. So nobody's really concerned about us. We don't
hmm
we don't have no good parenting no more. And people want to be parents, but they're scared. They're scared to use corporal punishment the way we got punished back in the days. Kids are called 911 because they don't understand. They don't understand the outcome. How you know much more quality of a person that they become if their parents discipline in the right way. But the generation it's been washed out from like 2 or 3 generations, so people don't even know how important that is no more. So that's the cause. That's the root cause right there, bro. You can't discipline a little kid. It's cute now. They got it on the internet, kids cursing and doing things that
Yep.
adults do now. So that's where it stems from, bro. It's out of
You know,
control. The powers that be know that it's a business. They ain't trying to stop that.
it's funny you say that, man. I read a book recently. I'm still working on it. It's called How to Eat to Live. And the thing I'm learning is sometimes I think the food that we get makes us animals. And I never thought of it that way. You are what you eat, so to speak. And like I was in the book, it has a chapter on like, something as small as like eating pork. And I had to think, and this is just me, this is just BVO. I never realized like when you eating something like pork, that's a filthy animal. Of course you're gonna act like a pig. if you eating pig. You know what I mean? I just never realized, like, I think sometimes the way we eat in the inner city is why we get, the crazy thing. Like, I remember there was a big thing where people was getting knocked out over chicken sandwiches. Nowhere else in the world, but in the inner city, people was getting beat to death about chicken sandwiches. It's just crazy when you think
Well,
about that.
I mean, listen, brother, that's a real deep conversation, a deep topic. You
Mhm.
saying something little as pork, bro. Think about how little a pill is. The effect of a small pill if you put it in your body. Let's say Percocet or so it's
That's
not the
big business
size
too.
of it. Yeah, it's not the size of the thing, it's the
Mhm.
effect of it. Once it hits your
Yeah.
bloodstream. So of course it affects you, bro. You're not supposed to put anything of a beast inside your body. I've been plant-based for 8 years. I haven't
Oh
eaten
yeah.
meat in 8 years. Shu Shu is plant-based. He been
Oh yes.
plant-based for 8 years, brother.
Wow.
Wow.
No
Eight
burgers,
years.
no steaks.
No
Sheesh.
burger, no steak. It's funny you touched me. But I mean, it's really a spiritual thing, man. And
No,
it's
no
a deep.
fish.
It's no fish, brother. Nothing with a mother or
Wow.
father.
Shout out to my man. Shout out to my man, Bruce, man. Because it's funny you say that, and I want to bring my man, West Indian Marky and Tommy. Um, the thing I never understood is, you know what? When you eat and drink certain things, you really, really can turn yourself into a beast right before your eyes. But go ahead, West Indian Mark. I know you got something.
No, yeah. So, salute Bruce Carrington Sr. Thank you for coming up with us on the show. So you were just talking earlier about you expected Shu Shu to eventually be on TV one day. You had that type of confidence in him. What was Shu Shu? What was your favorite performance from Shu Shu on TV over there at Top Rank? Especially now that Top Rank's off of ESPN. What was your favorite performance from him?
What was my favorite performance? I believe it was his third fight in Madison Square Garden. Um, he had a 6 round knockout, I think. I can't think of the kid's name, but
It's a Filipino kid
um,
or
it
Indonesia.
was good. Everything, like even the walkout was good. Like you could see he was just
You had the feeling in the air.
not Filipino. He was I think Dominican.
Okay.
Well, God bless him. I'm sure he's still sleeping. But
Hold on.
it looked like senior fell out again. I got another one. I got one more question for him.
Yeah. I don't know. That's that Obama service. Dang.
Man, you blame everything on Obama. I realize that now.
Shout out to Obama, man. All right, there we go, Coach. We got you back.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Go
Yeah,
ahead, Mark.
senior. Yeah, I got one more question for you. Then I'm gonna pass it to Tommy. Who is? Do you see an opponent out there for your son that could really obviously you view your son as a star and as a really talented fighter, and he certainly seems to be on the course, on the projection to becoming a champion. But who do you see a fight out there for your
Your
son?
phone is breaking up.
Can y'all hear me?
I hear you. I hear
Yeah,
you.
say it again.
He probably driving a dollar cab. That's probably why you couldn't hear.
No, but I was just gonna say, do you see an opponent out there for your son that could really take him to maybe that Tank Davis or Canelo Alvarez level in terms of being like a box office star in the sport?
Yeah, I think if he beat Espinoza or if he beat Inoue, yeah, I think it would convince the world that he have arrived.
Speaking of Espinoza, one more before I go to Tommy. Speaking of Espinoza, what's happening with him? We gonna get the fight this year, sir?
With Shu,
Yeah, with Shu and Espinoza.
um, I don't know. I leave that to the handlers' hands. But
Mhm.
I don't think that would be anytime soon. No, I don't think so.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Well, go ahead, Tommy.
Yeah,
Yo,
this is
Bruce,
Puerto
what's
Rican
good, bro?
Tommy.
How's everything, man? Can he see? Can you hear me? Can
What's
you hear me?
going on?
What's going on, bro? Man,
Delay,
it's good
Tommy.
to
You
see
good?
you again, man. You know what I'm saying? I haven't seen you in a
Yeah.
few weeks. You
Yeah, that's Rodamez. You remember
and
him
I don't know if they told you.
from Juice? This is Rodamez, coach.
Yo, if I would have known you was gonna come up here, I would have warned you about BVO, bro. I would have told you weeks ago. You know what I'm saying? When we was at the fight, you know, and yeah, y'all messed up. Y'all didn't tell him that Clarence is in the chat right now, too.
Child to Clarence.
But how you been, coach? I mean, what's going on, bro? How you been? I don't know if his phone froze.
Oh, okay. Yeah, what up, Clint? I'm good, brother.
All right, all right.
I'm good. Taking it light.
That's what's up, man. It's good to see you, man. I just came to say what's up and then let you know Clarence is in the chat.
Can you hear me?
I know you know Clarence well too. You know, BVO is a funny guy, man. You got to be careful with him, man.
Yeah, I don't know if you can hear him, coach.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, that's my guy. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, man, it's good to see you, man.
Yeah, Clarence is my guy. I think it's a delay though when I speak.
Yeah, it's like a few seconds off. Yeah. But yeah, Clarence is cool, man. He's good peoples, man. But you know, I just came up here to say what's up.
Likewise.
Yeah.
I came to say what's $10, man.
What's
I'm
up?
gonna give you my money.
Just you know, give Shu Shu all our best, you know what I'm saying? And you know, can't wait till y'all come back out here. Well, he come back out here. You know what I'm saying? I think his phone is on delay.
Yeah.
Yo, Marky, man, that's really you?
Yeah, Puerto Rican.
Yeah. Yo, you out of order, man.
I don't know what's wrong with Marcus.
I'm gonna just keep speaking my facts.
Hey, you know what's funny? What's funny, TD? I just thought about. I just seen that clip of Juice, man. And you really look like Rodamez. You really do. With a hat on.
I do not look like Ramirez. What's wrong with you?
You do look like Rodamez, man. You do.
Yeah, you're off the hook, bro. Why don't you put the link for Clarence to come up in here too? So Clarence,
I'll drop the link.
Yeah. But yeah, man, I just came up to say what's up, man. Just to surprise you, say what's good. You know what I'm saying? They told me you was coming on. You know what I'm saying? So they don't get to talk to you. I always see you at the fights and stuff, and I say what's up. You know, so but yeah, man, we just give Shu Shu our best. You know what I'm saying? And can't wait to see him back in the ring.
Yeah,
you know,
no doubt. I appreciate it, man.
For sure.
All right, Tommy. Rest up and get yourself a chopped cheese.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, you want to hear something crazy?
All right, brother. I appreciate it.
Bruce. So when I went out to eat with Tommy, he took me to a place in the Bronx. Man, they had rats everywhere, bro.
He's lying.
It was wild. It was wild, bro.
Yo,
it Bruce, was rats everywhere, dog.
I took him out to eat, and he had a good time, man. That's all you need to know, man. He had a good time, man. And the food was good. That's all you need to know. You don't need to know about anything else. You don't need to know about the neighborhood.
And then he tried to have a scary Haitian dude give me a ride home. It was crazy, man.
I thought it was Marky Dan for a minute. I thought you'd be sick because I thought it was Marky Dan.
No, the dude, hey, Mark, the dude was like 7 feet tall, black as the night. And he just had a phone that said Uber. He wasn't even no Uber driver. He just had a phone that said Uber on it.
That's crazy. For the Puerto Ricans.
Hey, free. The nigga didn't even have a sign. He just had his phone lit up saying Uber. Big 7 foot nigga. It was crazy. I was like, what is he doing?
You know, I'm gonna let that rock, BVO.
I think Bruce Carrington Sr on that Bronx public Wi-Fi.
Yeah, they go Clarence right now.
They go Clint. Hey, they go my man, Clarence Muhammad. Salam alaikum, Clarence.
Where Clarence at? Can you change the style, the view?
That better?
Yeah, that's pretty better. Yeah, that's better. Where's Clarence at? Clarence, you good?
Yeah, I'm here. I just don't like talking to people from Brooklyn, so I'm a little nervous right now.
Jesus. Wow, that's crazy.
Bruce, what's up, my guy? Bruce know I love him, man. It's all love. What's up, though, y'all?
Yeah,
Bruce was a little bit delayed.
I think Senior got a bad connection.
Yo, Bruce.
Yeah, Bruce on a little delay.
Yo, Bruce. But that's what happens when we decide to get our phones from Brownsville. We need to go outside of Brownsville to get our phones.
Yeah,
You gotta go to East New York
yeah. I
to get a
think my
phone.
connection is bad.
Yeah,
Can you hear
You
me?
can't.
Yeah, now we
Yeah.
can. Yeah. But let me ask you this, man. When you watch boxing now, what is it like, man, to see your son in the midst of probably being a world champion? Oh, he went away.
Yo,
Yes.
BBO, wasn't you just in New York? Why you ain't holler at my man when he was here? You see, this is what you get for not hollering at him when you was in New York.
I did. I tried. That's how I talked to him.
Yeah.
Oh
Nah, man.
man.
BBO was talking to everybody, bro. BBO, the only thing that BVO didn't do, like, he came over. I took him out to eat. I took his wife out to eat. I took him to the fight. He got ringside, everything, and he never took a picture of me. He took a picture and talked to everybody else, but didn't take a picture of me. That is crazy work, bro.
That's
Nah,
crazy
that's
work.
nasty.
Hey Bruce, I want you to see this picture real quick. Can you hear us? Yeah, Bruce is like Big Meech. He can't hear nothing. But I don't know if you've seen this picture, Clarence. This is a great picture. My man,
That's classic.
my man TD had tears in his eyes, and shout out to Johnny Boy for confirming it. He said you cried for about 3 minutes.
Johnny Boy, that was dirty.
Shout out to Johnny Boy.
That's the Puerto Rican Patrick Mahomes right there. He's holding their hopes and dreams in his hands, BVO.
You know what? I'm not playing with BBO. I don't have time for this shenanigans.
Hey, Free, didn't Johnny Boy say, yeah, he was crying? He was crying.
Yeah, he did say that.
Yeah, he said he was crying.
I was watching. He did me dirty. He said he was there. I saw him.
Hey,
Yo,
Sean,
y'all
man, ain't nothing wrong with crying, man. That just means you love
I wasn't
him. You love the
crying,
sport.
man.
I
You guys are
respect
funny,
it.
man.
My favorite clip of crying TD Sports when he's with the champ Wilder. Man, he was crying so hard, man. The champ like, man, you got my shirt wet.
Oh my God.
You got my shirt wet. He was crying
you ain't
so hard.
shit, man. I tell you, the next time you come here to New York, I'm gonna make sure Keith Cologne is here because I already told him to give you a body shot like one time. Bam.
Oh yeah. Shout out to Keith, man. We gotta get up with the brother.
Look.
Shout out to the Tsunami, man. I didn't know that was his nickname, Tsunami. I was calling him the future of boxing.
You was calling what?
The future.
Okay.
Yeah. I got to make it my business to get over to his gym in Jersey. So I'm gonna probably do it before it start getting cold. I'm gonna try to do it in a couple of weeks if I can, but I'm gonna call his father to confirm it just to make sure they there when I pull up.
Yeah, that gym is dope. Ironbound, they got some good
Oh
fighters.
yeah, it's real dope. It's dope.
Yeah, Ironbound.
It's just sometimes I'll be lazy and I'll be like, yo, today I feel like going tomorrow I don't, but I gotta push myself to go because they got a lot of dope things going on there at that gym though. BBO, why you ain't holler at me when you got to the Big Apple, man? You know what I'm saying? I heard you was like Suge Knight when you got here.
No,
they said you walking down 42nd Street, you got a cigar in your mouth, people running. Come on, man.
It was. Hey, I'll tell you what though. It was a great time, man. The best part was when we went to the Bronx, and my lady got to be around her people. Man, she was so excited. Tommy's wife and my wife, they had a good time walking up the street past us. They was talking and all that, man. It was dope.
That's cool. Well, that's what it's all about. The brothers getting together and doing something, and that's why you got to come.
He didn't want to take a picture with me. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy work.
Like hanging out.
That's crazy work.
With Ramirez. That's crazy.
That's crazy. They said your man was walking down. Listen, they said your man BBO was walking down 42nd with the signs talking about Death Row East. They said your man was going crazy out here, man.
Talking about Death Row East.
Yo, you know what else is crazy? He saw Johnny Boy, and he was quick to get a picture with Johnny Boy. That was crazy.
Oh man,
that was crazy.
Damn, BVO, you hurt TD's feelings.
No, that ain't true, man. Hold on, I think I got it. Let me see if I can pull that up. I had a picture with Johnny Boy, but I had my hand by my pocket.
Yo, this dude right here is out of pocket, yo.
Shout out to my man Johnny Boy. He just
I
had
thought
that
BVO
look.
was gonna cry when he saw Stitch Duran. He gave him that was his grandpa for real.
No, BVO, come on now.
Hey, it was good. It was good to. It was good to see Stitch, man. Because the part that was so funny was he really did act like I was his grandson when I seen him.
Well, you know,
So,
the great thing about it is they're not just guests. You get to build relationships with these people, and that was the beautiful thing about it. So when you see them, you know what I mean, it's great, man. This is what it's all about, us coming together and doing that. But yeah, BVO, I'm gonna need you to come back up here next summer in August. So yeah, I need to see you, player, ASAP.
oh yeah, we gonna be up here, and as you see, I had to put my hand over my pocket while I was standing next to Johnny. You see, I had my hand over
You
my
damn sure
pocket.
got your hand. You damn sure got your hand by your pocket. That's crazy.
Hey
That's
man,
crazy work.
you gotta watch the Puerto Ricans, man.
No,
You gotta
here we go. Here
you
we
gotta
here we
text
go with this.
you gotta text
Here
Bruce
we
and let
go.
him know, that his connection was messed up because I think he probably gave up. Like he
Yeah, he
tried.
Yeah,
probably said, man. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, we just have to. Or he probably trying to fix some things, but yeah, he's always willing to come back up again. That's the great thing about brother Bruce. So he'll be
nice guy, man.
Oh yeah, I love him to death. Every time I see him, it's always an honor and pleasure. Shout outs to Miss Carrington, his other brother Blake, the whole family, man. They're a bunch of great group of people to be
Yeah,
around.
yeah.
Yeah, salute to my
Great.
man Drew Tight showing love, man. I appreciate Drew coming by Black Show, my guy. Salute,
Yeah.
man.
Oh, this
What's
dude right
good,
Salute to
yo,
my
man?
this
brother,
dude,
man.
this dude right here, man. What is the matter with you, BBO?
Hey, man, we
Jesus.
one of the
What's
only
good?
black
What's
shows
good?
on YouTube, man. We
Why
got
you
to get
keep
some
clicking
love.
the door? What's wrong with you? Who's taking controls here?
Go ahead.
Okay, no, I'm saying salute to Drew Titan, man.
Yeah,
Good
yeah,
looking out.
yeah,
Salute to
yeah,
Drew.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, thanks
I
for
didn't
Salute.
know.
that.
I didn't know Bruce was also. I didn't know Bruce was also plant-based vegetarian. I knew Shu Shu was like that. That's his thing. But I didn't know his father. I didn't know Bruce was as well. So for
Y'all know
AJ,
what's so crazy? BBO said we're the only black show on YouTube, but he said he's the only black person on the show.
that's great. That's
Damn,
He said, you the only
damn.
black person on the
Yo,
show.
Marky Dan, man. I'm not gonna lie, man. I think Marky Dan. I'm gonna tell you something, Marky Dan. Don't take it. Be offended. But I think your avatar is a better picture right now, man.
Man, go straight to hell.
You, you
Yo,
got the
I ain't gonna
face.
hold you.
You got the face. You got the faces for a radio, baby.
No,
No,
he
I ain't
got.
gonna hold you. Your
He
man
looked like the
Marky Dan.
dude that drive a dollar cab on Brooklyn, man. He really
Your,
do.
your man Marky Dan, your man Marky Dan sitting up here with the Lloyd Banks face. That's crazy.
Yo, he's trying to
He
He
turned-
turned the camera on.
Yo, that's the first time. I think that's the first time he ever put the camera on, right?
That's the first time
Nah,
I
ain't
seen
the
Marky
first
Dan.
time.
I
That's the
never could
first.
tell you
No,
what Marky Dan looked like.
he'll put the camera on. He just usually have a red or a lime green shirt on when he do.
It's
Cause,
just I
But
cause,
don't know
cause
if it's a real face, if that's really him, because he got a fake accent and everything. So I don't even know. Like that's
wow.
really you.
no, usually
Man,
Marky
stick a chopped
Dan.
cheese in it.
Oh shit! See, that's what
Hold
Marky
on, you
Dan
gotta
usually
remember,
do.
he don't eat chopped cheese. He just eat rice and beans, man. That's
What
it.
is What is it with you, BBO?
You
Jesus
didn't order rice
Christ!
and beans when we went out. What you
No,
ordered?
I remember. You know what Tommy did that was funny. We went. No, I wouldn't. I got chicken parmesan, but Tommy, when we went out, man, this dude wanted to go to a place. It was nice. I got to give you that. It was a nice place, but I couldn't believe after we got done eating, having a good time, they had a whole concert. Some Cuban chick was singing all the soap opera songs from the Spanish channel, dog.
Yo,
She
these
sung every
ladies,
song out the book,
they were
dog.
wild. They were singing. I mean, it was one of the girls' birthday. It looked like, and they kept singing and singing.
Where
It
you
was.
where you
It was
where you
wild.
took him to, Thomas? You was in the Bronx or you went downtown?
To the Spanish spot. It's by Yankee Stadium. It's called Mariscos.
Oh, that place right there, bro.
It's like by the
Amazing.
They
Yeah.
got like
Ooh,
the
good food,
stores.
though.
Like Best Buy is there, and
Dog,
Applebee's I think is there too. Like
everybody that gets off of work, a lot of times they rush over to that place and they leave there messed up. They go there to have the time of their life.
Yeah, the drinks is pretty good. The seafood is good, but I didn't want to order seafood that late because we got there late.
Look like
Salute to my brother
could be
Billy.
nice.
Salute to A1 Hoop Zone. Appreciate y'all coming through.
Yeah,
But
man.
it was a great time, man. The thing the part that really made me laugh was I did not know Tommy was that small, man.
Oh shit, here we go.
But
Here we go.
he came out. I thought it was a little kid. Then I turned around. He said, "It's me."
You know what? VVO, what is the matter with you, man?
Shout out to
This
my
little
man.
older,
Shout out
man.
to my man Ty. I couldn't believe he was that short, man. I was like, dang, I felt like Shaquille hanging around, man.
Well, I mean, when you're 6 something, yeah, it's going to be like that. It's going to be like that.
So we was sitting down. Y'all gonna get a kick out of it. So we sitting down after the Xander fight. We all try to go up and get pictures. Dude said, hold up, big man. Security can't come over here.
Yo,
That's what he told me. He said, hold on, big man. Security can't come over here.
This dude right here, B.
But they for the most part they let you do whatever you want there. Like once I talked to the lady that was there, the usher, like she was mad cool because she always has that spot. So
Yeah.
she didn't bother y'all because your wife wasn't supposed to sit there, but she was there to stay there the whole fight.
Yeah, yeah. It was cool, man. But when the part I'll never forget was when Xander won and all the Puerto Ricans was crying. Tommy was crying. It was
so
crazy.
That's so sarcastic.
I thought we won a Super Bowl, man. I didn't know what happened, man.
I tell you, I thought you had a tear in the eye when you met Abdullah Mason.
No.
His brother fights on Saturday.
When I met Abdullah Mason, I said, man. I said, we finally got somebody other than Bone Thug. So we laughed when I said that.
Yo, you know what? You're an idiot.
Yo, let me ask you, how far are you from Toledo?
I'm about 2 hours away. I think I'm gonna try to go to that thing August 30th.
That's this Saturday, right?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Adele Mason's on it, and I think Albert Bell's supposed to fight on there too.
Yeah, I'm definitely trying to go. Yeah. I hit my man Ohio Runs Boxing, man. You know, he a Youngstown dude, so he
shout out to Marcus. Shout out to my brother Marcus.
He'll probably go.
Yeah, I'm trying to hit him up, man, so I can figure out we can go together, man. But you know how I don't know if y'all know Youngstown is like a Bronx type of nigga, so you got to watch some Youngstown dudes.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go. The card looks good. I mean, you know what I'm saying, and it's low key. And Albert Bell's fighting, like, you know, he hasn't fought in a minute. And I think the guy he's fighting is pretty good too.
Yeah,
I mean, listen, right now we got to take what we can get, and you know, you got shows like that coming up, man. You got to take advantage and go out there to network and see if you can get some interviews or something. You know what I mean? That's what it's all about at the end of the day. So I hope you make that, though. I hope you make that fight. Get up with Ohio Runs Boxing. Y'all might be able to go out there together and do something, make something happen.
Yeah, you definitely right. But I'm gonna say this, man. Shout out to my man. Go ahead.
He's fighting Keith Hunter.
Yeah,
16-2. He's not bad.
Well, yeah, man. But shout out to all my people in New York, man. I had a good time. I see my boy Coastal. He was out there with a camera, and definitely shout out, man. My man Johnny Boy. I didn't know Johnny Boy had money like that. I was thinking like, man, can I get out of here with his watch? So I had to leave him alone. He had a nice watch.
Yo, BVO, Jesus Christ.
But I don't think I can get out of there with it. So I said, that's cool.
Yo, what you call it? So you Shu Shu's definitely coming tomorrow?
Yeah. Hopefully, okay. I sent a text. So hopefully, you know, I never say for sure, but I sent a text.
Because he's always busy. Like I have his email, but he hardly responds. And then Soccer's the only one that really could get through to him. And I know somebody else that can call him and he'll pick up, but I don't want to, you know. So.
Yeah, I always call his father if I need to make something happen. I'll call him personally and, you know, sometimes just to check up on them and see how they're doing and all. But yeah, it's, you know, sometimes these guys be busy even when they're not fighting. They always trying to, you know, stay ready so they don't have to get ready.
Yeah,
so, he should be coming back.
Shoot to my man Champ Ross. And you know the cool thing about it is I like what we doing, man, because the guys that's up here, man, we actually trying to go to the fights, and that's not easy to do, man. You know, that's why I always give my man Clarence so much credit and Tommy so much credit because they be really running around moving, man.
And it's tiring, BBO. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's fun, but it's tiring at the same time because a lot of times you're not gonna get all that you're looking for because you're running around, you're shaking hands with people, you got people that recognize you from where you're from and what you do. So by the time you look up, you probably haven't even done half of the stuff that you came for if you're there to get any content. I mean, it's a lot though, but you know what I mean? You can't just call it from at home. Sometimes you got to actually pull up because you'd be amazed how many people are interested in meeting BVO boxing, or how many
Yeah,
people are
man.
interested in meeting Tommy or D Free or any of us. You know, some people, we really got people that admire what we do. So it's feel good. So sometimes we got to come outside. If not for our own personal reasons, we have to come out for the people, because, you know, they want to see us out there.
And you know, one thing I will say that I'm actually feeling good about, I actually didn't learn YouTube a lot. So for all my brothers, man, if y'all need some game, hit BVO up, because I done figured out some stuff that I didn't know. And it's all about learning. It's all about us, you know, doing it, because there's a big piece of the pie out here on YouTube, and we're gonna get our slice, man.
Oh yeah, we're
We're
gonna
gonna
get
get
our
our
fight.
slice, man.
We just gotta make sure we go about it like we've been doing it, and doing it the right way. And as long as we continue to do that, we can't go wrong. You know what I'm saying? You said something interesting, BBO. Shoot, what was it, about 2 weeks ago? You said something that made me pause and think. And you were saying, you remember, you and D Free, you know, when you had 500 and something subscribers, and not thinking that you were ever gonna move, and that you was gonna stay on that number. And I'm sitting here thinking about my number that I got now, and I'm like, okay, how long are you gonna remain on that number? And I just realized that no matter how long you keep the same subscribers, rather if it's for a month, 2 months, or 6 months, you got to keep working.
Yeah.
You just got to keep working, man. You know what I'm saying? And everybody's not going to want to subscribe to what it is that you do or what you're talking about, but you got to keep working, man. So to see where you have come from just having the subscribers you have until what you got today, that's crazy.
It
We
ain't
might
nothing
not
but the
ever,
grace of God, man. I tell you
yeah,
that.
we might not see that again, because that's unbelievable. And I mean, when you first walked in, well, from what I see you come in, and I'm like, okay, I'm trying to figure out where is he going with this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then when I saw what you were doing, I said, okay, I get it. I get it. And it worked out.
You know,
It
and what
worked
I
out.
always wanted to do was do the Charlemagne. I was gonna be a jerk for a while, and then I was gonna just ring it all in and be the lovable guy I am today.
I mean,
That's what I was
listen,
gonna do.
you come to New York, now you know, I actually got people here I know, and
Yeah.
people who are looking forward to seeing me when I come here. And that's the beautiful thing about building relationships and friendships and networking with people. And that's what we just got to continue to do. Because I'm going to be honest, gentlemen, at some point when we look up, we're not going to do this forever. At some
Right.
point, we have to move on to do other things.
Mm-hmm.
And we just want to leave behind a legacy. We want people to remember us for what it is that we brought to the table. You know what I mean? And that's, so everybody just got to make the best of it, because at some point this is all going to be over with. So we just got to enjoy it while it's here.
Yeah,
And
it's
that's a
just
fact.
this is a hobby, man. That's how I look at it.
Yeah. 'Cause,
And
somebody asked me, I
I'm
told him,
kind of glad that
yeah,
football season's here, because now I don't have to talk about boxing as much, because I'm kind of getting tired of the crap that's been out lately in the last month or so. Nothing's really been popping. I mean, we got the big fight coming up in a few weeks, and then we got to wait till November for another big card. So I'm kind of glad me and D Free, we could start talking some football and do our picks and have fun with that. You know what I'm saying? Because boxing is just, I don't know. It's
Hey,
just.
are y'all gonna join? Are y'all gonna join the league, man?
Yeah, I'm gonna
We
join.
got the league. Is you gonna?
Yeah, I'm gonna join. I forgot to join, but
Salute, man.
well, how many people joined so far?
I'm in.
We got Marky, we got me, we got B3, and a prize so far.
So D Free got to join. I got to join. How much we doing it for?
Mm-hmm. We was waiting to talk to you on it, man.
So let's do it. Keep it simple, because I don't know anybody's budget. I don't care. I don't care. So if y'all want to do 50,
I was just gonna send you $20, bro.
this
we can do
dude.
50, you can do 100. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what everybody's budget is, but but yeah, let's do that, and we're gonna do the pick'ems, on my show, with D Free's show, and then we'll do the pick'ems, and we could put some money.
And we could do the draft. We can do the draft on your show too. That'd be fun.
Up?
We could do the draft on your show.
Yeah, we could do that. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, so. Do that. But the only thing is, the sleeper app. The sleeper app is mostly app based. It's mostly phone based.
Mm-hmm.
So,
whatever you want to do, man. If you want to go a different route than the sleeper app, I'm not tied to that, man. I just want to have some fun.
Yeah. Yeah,
That's it, man.
that's what
That's
it's
it.
all
You
about
you
at the
you
end
know
of the day.
you know you know the thing I will say, man. Shout out to my man Clarence, something that he brought up that I never thought about, man. Sometimes you gotta enjoy the simple things. I seen my man Clarence on a walk with his wife, and it inspired me to say, you know what? Let me say something nice to my wife, and let me see if I can give me a walk down the street.
um,
Because you know
well,
what, bro? When you see that as somebody who has a lady, you really get inspired because relationships are not easy, man. I've been with my wife 14 years, and I looked at it. I'm 34, 35, and I've been with her my whole adult life. It's crazy when you think
yeah.
about that. Wow.
Well, if you notice, if you look at some of my YouTube shorts, and I put her in it because I let people know, look, man, while y'all out here crashing out about this and about that about boxing, I'm trying to figure out how to make my marriage better today than what it was yesterday.
Yeah, that's
Because
real, man.
our women, it's hard for them to understand sometimes why we do what we do when we come to this boxing, but we're also trying
Hmm.
to make better lives for our families and for our kids. So it's not just about coming up here being fans. And I know sometimes it probably frustrates them why you have to be up here every day from Monday to Friday, but we have to do what we have to do because we all want better lives. But at some point I have to step back and take a break and say, this boxing is driving me crazy. Let me go put some time in with my wife. So, we decided to start getting up every morning before I do my morning show and take a walk. So that's about 6:30, 7 o'clock in the morning. We'll just take even if it's a 15, 20 minute walk, whatever. And then, it's just all about spending time with each other. But it's very important because sometimes we get caught up in this boxing so much, we tend to forget our real responsibilities. And our real responsibilities is also taking care of our kids and making sure our wives are happy because when they're not happy, we have a problem. So,
That's a fact.
yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah.
a
They not,
fact.
if they not happy. I'm telling you right now. I don't care how much you think your channel was popping. If they not happy, all that go out the window. You can have all the subscribers you want, but your subscribers can't get you out of no situation when wifey's upset with you. So, but shout outs to everybody that's out there doing their thing, man. I'm proud of you, brothers, and I know for the rest of this year, y'all gonna have an amazing year. Y'all gonna close 2025 out great, and I can only imagine what 2026 is gonna look like for y'all, man. But I guarantee you this: the more subscribers, the more haters.
Oh yeah, shout out to all the haters too, man, because we love every one of y'all, man.
I mean, we can't have everybody loving us, right? Just
You
can't
know,
do
it's
it.
funny, man. The haters propel your channel. That's one thing I've noticed. The haters, they watch you harder than anybody that love you.
I had a
That's
coach.
true.
I had a coach say to me the other day, BVO. He said to me, he said, "Man, you're crazy." I said, "What?" He said, "Some of the things you say on your show. I'm not saying like as if you don't know what you're talking about, but you're crazy
Hmm.
because usually some people will stick to a code where they want everybody on YouTube to like them." I said, "Look, man, I got a wife. You think I care less about people liking me? I don't care nothing about none of that. You know what I'm saying? Speak your mind when it needs to be spoken. You know what I'm saying? And that's what makes you you when you speak your mind. Don't be you for you and not for anybody else. And once people realize that, you'll be able to deal with this YouTube a little better. And the one thing about us, we speak our mind. When you meet Thomas in real life, what you hear him speak on social media is what you're going to hear him speak in real life. And I'm sure it's the same thing for Marky Dan. It's the same thing for all of us that we are all stand up dudes. And I think people think that because we're on here, we're speaking a certain way to get the views and clicks. But you're not knowing that if you run into us in real life, it may not go the way you think it's going to go. And it's not because we're trying to be tough guys. It's just that, we are who we say we are. And people just gotta understand that. So but it is what it is, man. It's gonna be ups and downs with this YouTube, man. Today you might feel like doing it and tomorrow you might not feel like it. A year ago I was going to walk away from it and not do any of it anymore, but because of you guys being subscribed to me and always coming to check me out, even if you come for a couple minutes and leave, just knowing that you guys are supporters. You guys are the reason why I continue to do it. These amateurs are the reason why I continue to do it. The coaches. So I always say I'm happy for my 643 subscribers. So what? I'm happy because they support me. So that's the most important thing. It's not about how many numbers you got. It's about the support you have. So that's why I love continuing to do what I do.
Yeah, that's an absolute fact, man. And on that note, we could offer no better than that, man. Make sure you subscribe to my man Clarence. Definitely
Yes,
subscribe
sir.
to GD Sports. Salute, man, to my man Marky Dan. Salute to subscribe to him. And D Free got his own thing, but him and Prize, man, we do BVO Sports TV together, man. So
Yes.
check us out, man. We gone. Shout out to Prize finding the chat. Hold on, let me see. I got a funny picture of my man Prize.
Oh Lord.
Kid Cologne scared to death when he seen him.
Shout out to
shout
shout
out
out
to
to Bruce Senior.
shout out to my man
He
Prize.
said, yeah, that's
Yo,
that's
Prize, I got love for you, but you look like a dude who get up and drink 2 6-packs of Heinekens.
wow.
I don't know why.
Why you getting that prize? Like, that's crazy.
Yo,
Hey, shout out to my man
Man,
Prize,
Tommy,
man.
you look like Danny DeVito. You ain't got no right to talk about that.
Oh, word.
Shout out to Bruce Carrington Sr.
Shout out
For sure,
to
you
him,
guys,
Salute
you
man.
guys
Bruce
are taking
Senior.
us on
Coming
good
through.
topics.
why
Earlier.
he say Daddy DeVito though? Daddy DeVito.
And I want to send a special shout out to all the Abdul Wahili fans, man. Guess what? Congratulations.
Yo, you know what? On that note, I'm out because I don't have time for BBO. I don't have time for
Yeah,
BBO and his
great
shenanigans.
boys.
Here we
That's
go,
nasty.
y'all. Peace.
Yo, Crush
Peace.
is gonna get you, man.
Shout out to BVO Boxing. You understand? Check the boy out. Check the kid out. You understand?
Yo, what's up, fam? It's Sharif One, the only one from New York City.